Yeah.
Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam yena tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam yena bhutale Swayam Rupa kada mahyam dadati swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunatanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sagana Lalita Shri Vishakavitamscha Namo Vishnupadaya Krishnapristhaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namini Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Ashatari Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktavrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते नमो ब्राह्मण देवाय गो ब्राह्मण हिताय च जगद्हिताय कृष्णाय गोविन्दाय ते नमः सप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये नमो महावदन्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्याय नमः पाञ्चकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः अनंत वैष्णव की जय नमः की जय श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय हरे कृष्णा वेलकम एवरीवन
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yeah, so we have to continue the prayers of Akrura, right? From the 8th verse we have to Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudiraye Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtikim Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langayate Girim Yat Krupatamaham Vande Paramananda Madhavam Shri Guru Dinadayanam Shri Chaitanya Ishwaram Jayo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna. Welcome everyone for today's class. So we are reading prayers of Akrura. So from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, Chapter 40, Verse 8. So 10.40, the chapter name is Prayers of Akrura. So the verse 8. Tvamevaanye shivokpena margena shivarupinam bhavacharya vibhedena bhagavantam upasate Tvamevanye shivokpena
Tvamevanye
margena shivarupinam Bahvacharya vibhedena Bhagavantam upasate.
Bhagavantam upasate.
Tvamevanye shivoktena.
Tvameva shivoktena.
Margena shivarupinam.
Margena shivarupinam.
Bahvacharya vibhedena.
Bhavacharya vibhedena.
Bhagavantam upasate.
Bhagavantam upasate.
Okay. Mataji.
Yeah. Hare Krishna Mataji. Translation by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. There are still others who worship you, the Supreme Lord, in the form of Lord Shiva. They follow the path described by him and interpreted in various ways by many teachers. Purport by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. The words Tvam Eva, you also, indicate that the path of worshipping Lord Shiva is indirect and therefore inferior. Akrura himself is following the superior method by directly worshipping Krishna or Vishnu with his prayers. Hare Krishna
I think
Mataji.
we covered this, na? We covered this one, right? Last
Yes.
class. Yeah, I remember. This is done.
Yes, we completed 8th one.
Yeah, so we have to start from 10.40.9. Sarva eva yajanti tvam sarvadeha maheshwaram ye api anya devata bhakta yadi api anya dhiya prabho sarva eva yajanti tvam
Sarva eva yajanti tvam.
sarvadeva maheshwaram
Sarvadeva maheshwaram.
ye api anya devata bhakta
Ye api anya devata bhakta.
yadi api anya dhiya prabho
Yadi api anya dhiya prabhu.
sarva eva yajanti tvam
Sarva eva yajanti tvam.
sarvadeva maheshwaram
Sarvadeva maheshwaram.
ye api anya devata bhakta
Ye api anya devata bhakta.
yadyapi anya dhiya prabho
Yadyapi anya dhiya
Prabhu. Yeah. Translation. By all these people, my Lord, even those who have turned their attention away from you and are worshipping other deities are actually worshipping you alone, O embodiment of all the demigods. Purport by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. The idea here is that even those who worship the demigods are indirectly worshipping the Supreme Lord Vishnu. The understanding of such worshipper, however, is imperfect. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. So Prabhupada says, na, like in the West, actually people are like people say, Prabhupada used to say, they are mad because they don't believe in the form of the Lord, and we are actually even more mad in the India because we think everyone has God, right? So this is our condition. They don't believe the form of the Lord, but here we no nirakara, nirvishesha. We say right, nirvishesha. What is the next one? Nirvishesha. Saraswati, Namaste, Saraswati Devi, Gauravani Prachayani, Nirvishesha Shunyavadi, right? So they who believe the Shunyavadi means they don't believe after birth. So it is like everything ends with this life. And then Nirakarvadi who don't believe. So these two, right? So here also it is said that the worshipping other deities, actually when we are worshipping other deities also, it is indirect worship of Lord, right? In Bhagavad Gita also Krishna says, Epyanya devata bhaktaha yajante shraddhayanvitaha tepi mameva kaunteya bhajantya vidhi purvakam. Means Epyanya devata bhakta, the people who are worshipping other devatas are also worshipping actually me only, but they are worshipping in a very, avidhi purvakam, means not in a prescribed way as given in the Shastras. Because we see in the Shastras, when we see like Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva, everyone are actually paying obeisances on to Supreme Personality of Godhead. and they don't have any confusion. Right? They are very much aware that their position and what is Supreme Lord's position. But then we are actually not ready. Then no, the people are actually not having complete knowledge, and they don't want to have also complete knowledge. Like when you we are facing right, when you really go for even when we go like for book distribution also, right? You can understand how people mentality. They don't want to, like somebody told me that like he wanted to hear, but then he wanted to argue on the point. Like I could make out which organization he was mentioning about, because there is one spiritual organization where they were saying some years back that another 20 or 10, 20 years only is the Kali Yuga. Okay, it's so funny. Actually, Kali Yuga is not as advanced only. They're saying the Kali Yuga will end and Satyuga is going to start. And they believe that there is only Om, and he started saying that there is only Om and then Adi Shakti and something and all he was saying. But then they don't. If you ask for which shastras or anything, they don't have anything. So see, there is so much love, so much of ignorance is there in people, and they don't want to take into the shastra also. Okay, even we were also ignorant, but at least you should be receptive, to knowledge. At least you should be open-minded to receive and to read Bhagavad Gita, because Bhagavad Gita is considered like it's from ages people read this Bhagavad Gita. Why reading? And also there are so many people when we go like they say that we already have Bhagavad Gita, and when you see it is actually Mayavadi Bhagavad Gita. So what you will learn from it, right? You are not we Prabhupada says what is the like when somebody reads Bhagavad Gita, then there should be a change in the heart. Otherwise, no point, right? People are doing as their activities, they're not leaving sense gratification, they're reading Bhagavad Gita, but no change. Then what is the point of reading such Bhagavad Gita? But in our movement, like Srila Prabhupada's movement is gone, we see like how many millions of people's life has changed, no? Like how from meat eating people have given up everything, all the the gambling or like intoxication, so illicit relationships or the meat eating, all these things people have given up all over the world, like even whatever they and not just that, even the like the onion, garlic, these things, like, and then getting up in the early morning. So much of changes have been brought by Srila Prabhupada, right? Because of the purity, right? So, like Prabhupada says, purity is the force. When there is a purity, so people accept it. So, how is this widely so much accepted? No other organization in the India which is which was prevailing even before Srila Prabhupada could make such a success, right? Why is that? Because of the purity. And then when there is a purity, like Krishna's blessings is there, so we can all feel that. So when we are in our devotional lives also, we can see that how sometimes we don't get answers, like for sometimes we feel like what is happening in my life, I'm not able to figure out. I'm engaging in the devotional service, but sometimes you may not get proper answers, but then it will take a long time, and then for your to realization, because Krishna wants during that process, actually we are going through tough time, but then there is some learning that we won't understand at that part of time, but Krishna will reveal, slowly, right? You just imagine, like now we were just discussing how, like for me also, it was like more than 5 years. I was only in online contact with devotees. Yes, of course, I used to go to temples, which was quite far, like 19. No, it is in Bangalore, like 19 kilometer. Also, you have to like it will be one and a half hour. Okay, fine. But I used to go occasionally, like once in 2 weeks, and for all the functions and these things, but not regular. Like I couldn't go and have a regular connection with the devotees, like bodhayanta parasparam, just like how Krishna says, tesham satata yuktanam vajatam priti purvakam. No, not that one. Matta मच्चित्ता मद्गतः प्राण बोधयन्तः परस्परं कथयन्तश्च मां नित्यं तुष्यन्ति च रमन्ति च, right? So these things will happen when you have the association of devotees. So we are missing, like there are so many people in, right, who are not getting the association. Yes, this is very nice to have association of Srila Prabhupada in books, but we also need the association of devotees, right? We are not impersonalist. We need a person to be associated, right? So Krishna is also a person. So similarly, we also need. So if otherwise we can have we can have the association of devotees online also. But what why I got this point was, it was so hard. When I was looking for why I'm not getting and all these things, like 2 3 years, in for past 3 years, and suddenly I get. So that is because we value that more, right? So when you get after so much of difficulty, something you value that thing more. If it has been come to you very easily, we would not value, or we may leave it very easily also, right? So Krishna, he is actually, it is kind of a testing also for us, we should not give up, no? We need to have patience, it is said in devotional service. Utsahat nishtaya tayyat tattat karma pravartanat, right? Sangatyagat satovrite shadbir bhakti prasidyati. So this is one of the quality of a devotee. He has to be very patient. So Krishna will give, because he is only giving, no? Why should I mean, he knows our heart. He is there in Paramatma in our heart. So he is just gives us, because he wants us to be more matured. When we are matured and are ready to handle the things, and that time Krishna will give. And what will happen to the devatas when we go to the devatas? They are they don't see so much. I mean, they don't know your previous lives, or how you were, no. Krishna has account of all our previous lives, and he know what is best for us. Whether if I give, what I will do, because we are carrying all the old impressions in our, in all from the old previous lives, we are carrying to this life, and we are going to carry the same thing in the next life. So unless we get purified, Krishna will not give something which will spoil my spiritual life, right? Though I may desire, and Krishna will not approve that. So that is why we have to, whatever it is, we have to go to Krishna only. So it is. So here also it is said, na, we have in one another verse in Bhagavatam, Yatha Taror Mula, right? Yatha Taror Mula Nishechanena Tripyanti Yatskanda Bhujo Pashaka Pranapahararchayatendriyanam Tathaiva Arhanam Achyutechya. Tathaiva Arhanam Tathaiva Arhanam, one word I'm missing. So what does it say? Just like we root we water the roots of the tree, so all the whole tree, complete tree, get nourished. We don't need not have to water it separately. So similarly, and just giving food to the stomach, all the limbs get the energy, and just like that, just worship the Vasudeva Krishna, then all the devatas get nourished. No, in the sense they get satisfied. So no need to separately satisfy the other devatas. And we see the example like where how Krishna stopped the worship of Indra, no, and nothing happened. Like Krishna will take care when we show our complete dependency on the Lord. Krishna will protect us. Like we can see how Kunti Maharani prays, right? Kunti Maharani, when Krishna was about to leave, she says that Krishna, still we are not safe. I mean, there are other kings who can still attack us. See, that should be the Prabhupada says there. I was hearing in that lecture. Prabhupada says that should be like our condition. Like we should always feel insecure when like we have to feel like insecurity if Krishna is not there. We have to feel that only Krishna is my protector. We should be very firm in that. We should not feel like, okay, no, I have whoever it is there, nobody can save you except Krishna. So that firm belief should be there. Then Krishna also will do the same reciprocation. We can see like how he used to protect always the Pandavas, right? So the devotee means that complete surrender and complete faith in Supreme Lord. That is required. Otherwise, why should we go even after knowing all this? If we are going to the devatas, that means we don't trust Krishna. We still feel that okay, I'm telling Krishna, but what I'm not sure that Krishna will do. Maybe I have to go to this devata also or that devata also, because they may take care, but Krishna may not do, right? Or Krishna will not fulfill the material desire. Why should I go to Krishna? But Krishna knows what is best for you. That is why he's not giving. So we should understand that if again and again, I'm trying something and Krishna is not giving, that means Krishna has taken control, right? That means Krishna don't want. Maybe it is going to harm you. No? That is why that Lord does not sanction. So it's always better to go to Krishna. So that is the perfect knowledge. No? So Bhagavatam 10.40.10. यथाद्रिप्रभाव यथाद्रिप्रभाव नद्यः प्रज्ञाया पूरितः प्रभो विशन्ति सर्वतः सिन्धुं तद्वत् त्वां गतयो अन्ततः यथाद्रिप्रभाव नद्यः
प्रभावः
यथाद्रिप्रभव नद्यः पर्जन्या पूरिता प्रभो पर्जन्या पूरिता प्रभो विशन्ति सर्वतः सिन्धुं तद्वत् त्वां गतयोऽन्ततः तद्वत् त्वां गतयो अन्ततः We'll read. Someone can start.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah.
Translation. As rivers born from the mountains and filled by the rain flow from all sides into the sea, so do all these paths in the end reach you, O Master. Purport. Lord Krishna himself speaks on this issue of worship in the Bhagavad Gita 9.23-25. Ye api anya devata bhakta yajante shraddhayanvitaah te api mam eva kaunteya yayanti avidhi purvakam. Aham hi sarva yagnanam bhokta cha prabhu eva cha natu mam abhijananti tatvenatas chavanti te yanti deva vrata devan pitran yanti pitravrataah bhutani yanti bhutejya yanti madhyajino api mam. Those who are devotees of other gods and who worship them with faith actually worship only me, O son of Kunti. But they do so in a wrong way. I am the only enjoyer and master of all sacrifices. Therefore, those who do not recognize my true transcendental nature fall down. Those who worship the demigods will take birth among the demigods. Those who worship the ancestors go to the ancestors. Those who worship ghosts and spirits will take birth among such beings, and those who worship me will live with me. Hare Krishna. Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Mataji, I just wanted to ask
Yeah.
that who worship demigods will take birth among the demigods. That means those who worship Shiva will be born, that is, will be in his company, is it?
Yeah.
Thank you, Mataji.
You want to go to Shivaloka, Mataji?
Oh, Mataji, I just asked because others do it.
Yeah. Because he doesn't live in an opulent, no? Most of the people, they want to go to heaven because heaven, there is so much opulence. So Lord Shiva, he is like a renunciate, lives in Himalayas. And yeah, Shivaloka.
So many people,
Shivadama.
Mataji, no? I mean, he is a
Huh?
renunciate, he has nothing. Then what? How so many people are attracted to him? Maybe because he grants their boons.
Yes. He grant because he can give na, though he don't want to enjoy, but he fulfills their desires. Whoever asks him, he will not. Because Asutosh, he said like he's very what to say, he's very easily pleased. So mostly they sometimes he even gives like it can harm him we see the Bhaumasura, right? Bhaumasura, no? Or no, Narakasura, who was trying to use the boon on Lord Shiva only to kill him, right? He was running and coming with it, like he had taken a boon from Lord Shiva that whomever he placed his hand, then that person will burn into ashes. Then Lord Shiva, without thinking, he gave Astu, like he gave that vara. But then he came running behind. Then what happened? He had to run to Vishnu. So that shows, right? So everyone is subordinate, no? Ekale Ishwara Krishna Baki Sabhavritya. No, it is said in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Yare eche nachete tache kare nritya. So it says like Krishna is making all of them dance according to his will. So only the Lord, Supreme Lord is Krishna, and everybody else are his servants. That's what in Chaitanya Charitamrita also says. And similarly, it is said here that yeah, as the river flow from the mountains and filled by the rain, flows from all sides into seas, so all these paths in the end reach you. So everything actually the no, I see in the Bhagavad Gita also Krishna says that I am the goal of no, I am the ultimate goal of everyone. I think in the 9th chapter, Gatir, no, Gatirasmi, what is that? He says. Of all the goals, like people have different goals, but actually everything is leading to Krishna only. So we have like even the path of devotional service, there are different paths, right? So like some take into impersonal realization, some take into what to say, Paramatma realization, some go to like Bhagwan realization, right? So everywhere there are different paths Krishna has given. So but it is take long time. It's not like it is wrong. No? Why Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, chapter 12, Kleshodikataraste avyakta sakta chetasam avyakta hi gatir dukkham dehavadiravápyate. So there is a lot of difficulty in realization of impersonal feature of the Lord, because the dehavabdir means the person who is embodied. That is, we are a soul. We have been having this life. We are covered by mind, intelligence, and false ego, the subtle covering, and then from there is a gross covering, which is covered by the Pancha Mahabhutas, earth, water, ether, fire, air. So we have been taking this body in different kinds, like in different species and animals or birds, like water species, different species we have been taken, but always there is a form. The soul is never free. The soul is only free when it can go back to Godhead. So because of this taking lives, millions of lives, we cannot meditate on something impersonal. So Krishna says in chapter 12, it is not easy. Like both are good, but then this path is very difficult. Krishna says. But so there are different paths. So yogis, latte. So nothing is wrong. So there are all can do, and we can see even in the Bhakti Yoga, performance of Bhakti Yoga also, Krishna gives one after the other choice. It's not like you have to do this only. But highest is this. Krishna says, see, first he says, my sir. मय्येव मन आदत्स्व मयि बुद्धिं निवेशय निवसिष्यसि मय्येव अथ ऊर्ध्वं न संशयः. No? He says, मय्येव मन आदत्स्व. Always keep your mind, and intelligence, on me. Always think about me. मयि बुद्धिं निवेशय निवसिष्यसि मय्येव. That in that way you will always reside in me. And then he says, then next choice he gives. Okay, that is called what? Ananya Bhakti. Ananya Bhakti means unconditional love, and it is pure devotional service, just like the devotees of the Vraj, the people of Vraj, the residents of Vraja are in that one, Ananya Bhakti. So, and then comes Sadhana Bhakti, where Krishna says, Atha chittam samadhatum na shaknoshi mai stiram abhyasa yogena tataha mamichhaptum dhananjaya. Abhyasa yoga means regulative principles, following the sadhana, like how we are doing as per the rules and regulations given by Srila Prabhupada, getting in the early morning, doing our 16 round chanting, or hearing the Srimad Bhagavatam, reading the books, Bhagavatam, right? And how we like engaging, preparing book for the Lord and offering to Him and having prasad. So like that, all these rules and regulations have been given. So these things, that is called, Krishna gives the second. Okay, you are not able to 24/7, like no, Radharani, Gopis and Rajvasis, they don't have any other thought other than Krishna, but we are not in that stage. So Krishna says, okay, if not that, okay, do the regulative, so that gradually you will come to that. And then he says again, Ata chittam samadhatum na shaknoshi mai sthiram abhyase, okay, that is abhyasa. Abhyasepya samarthosi matkarma paramo bhava matartamapi karmani kurvan siddhima vapyasi. Okay, so you're not even able to do the sadhana. There will be people, right? So then Krishna gives another example. So he says, Matkarma Paramobhama, do the work for me. In that way, also finally you will come to me. And then again he says, Athe dadapya shaktosi kartu madhyogam ashitaha sarva karma phalatyagam tata kuruyatatmano. Okay, you cannot even work for me. So we know like working for Krishna means, so there are like you can engage in the service of the Lord, right? So this first three is actually related to Krishna. The next three Krishna gives options, which is not directly related to Krishna, where people are not ready to take into devotional service, but some pious activity they want to do, where Krishna says, Sarva karma phalatyagam, tata kuruyatatman. So give up all the result of all your activities. In that way also, you can gradually come to me. And then again he says, if that is also not possible, no? Shreyo hi jnanam abhyasat jnanat dhyanam vishishyate dhyanat karma phalatyagah tyagas chantiranantaram. So Shreyo jnanam abhyasat. So then he says you develop knowledge, right? So okay, knowledge means what? Knowing about the differentiation between body and mind, right? So this we can say that impersonal realization can come here, where the person is trying to understand the 24 elements and this Sankhya Yoga. So they are interested in those things. So do that. So that knowledge is also okay. That is also difficult. Then Krishna says, then Sarva Karma Palatyaga. What is that? Shreya Jnanam Abhyasa Jnana Dhyanam Visishyate. Okay, better than that is meditation. Meditate upon me. And better than meditation, dhyana, karma palatyaga. Again, no. Shreyo jnanam abhyasat jnana dhyanam vishishyate dhyanat karma palatyagaha tyaga chantiranantaram. Yeah, karma palatyagaha. Karma pala means like some part of, no, not some part. Karma palatyaga means again fruit, giving up of the activities, right? Fruit, result of the activities. So I mean, like doing when you're engaged in the material work also, working without expectation. So there he says like that. So these are the different stages which Krishna gives. So similarly, in every path, Krishna gives so many options. But then end of the day, the highest is like directly worshipping to the Lord. So similarly here also, he says like even if you are going to different devatas, and all those offerings, whatever you do, finally Bhoktara is Krishna only. Na? He says, Bhagavad Gita, Bhoktaram yagda tapasam sarvalokam aishwaram. So I am the Bhoktara. So why we have to take to other devatas? Because Antavattu phalam tesham, no? Chapter 7 also says the what to say, the facilities or the rewards given by the devatas are very short, like temporary. Antavattu phalam tesham tadbhavat kalpamedasam. But the people still who go to devatas are very less intelligent, they said. So it is said that devatas, how they give, no? Like when you worship. So actually I mean, from some life, like sometimes they can give like whatever is we had to get somewhere in the future. Once again, the computer was about to off. Okay, so they're actually giving from whatever we deserve only. They can't give anything extra, but they are changing. Like we are supposed to get in some other time, they may speed it up, but there is no use because we may not be ready to take it in that point of time. It's always better to worship to Krishna. It's also about devatas only in this sloka. We'll go to the next one. 10.40.11. Sattvam rajastamamiti bhavata prakrite gunaha teshu hi prakrita prokta abrahmastava radhayaha. Sattvam rajastamamiti
Sattvam rajastama iti
Samaiti
bhavata prakrite gunaha
bhavatah prakritirgunah
teshu hi prakrita prokta
teshu hi prakritah prokta
abrahmastavaradayah.
brahmastavaradayah
Sattvam rajastamamiti
Sattvam rajastama
samaiti
bhavatah prakriter gunaha
bhavatah prakritirgunah
teshu hi prakrita prokta
teshu hi prakritah prokta
prota abrahmastavaradayah.
brahmastavaradayah.
Yes, only translation. Okay, I'll read. Translation. Goodness, passion, and ignorance. The qualities of your material nature entangle all conditioned living beings, from Brahma down to the non-moving creatures. So, we know that all the three material world is not free from this three gunas. Only the Krishna is free from three gunas. Huh? So, Krishna says that in chapter 14 also, that in all the three words, Nanyam gunebhya kartaram yata drishtanu pashyati gunebhyascha param veti madbhavam sodhi gacchati. So one has to understand that no one in this material universe, material world, is free from three gunas, even from the Brahma Loka till the Patala Loka, right? All are conditioned. So because of that, otherwise we would not be there in this material world. Na? So but that is why one should not aim for any material world. So, in this material world, like even the heavenly planet or Svargaloka or Brahmaloka also, there is a pain is there. Because when there is a goodness, passion and ignorance, these qualities presents, there is suffering. So hence, we should not be aiming to go to any other lokas apart from Krishna Loka, which is free from all kind of sufferings. No? There's only bliss and the sweet exchanges with the Lord. We know like how even Brahma had got bewildered, how Indra got bewildered. So all that shows that how they also come under mode of three modes. But Krishna is above three modes, right? What is that shloka? Anyone knows? Where Krishna says, Daivi Hesha. Anyone knows that shloka? Daivi Hesha Gunamayi. Mama Maya Duratyaya. Mame Vaye Prapadyante Maya Metam Tarantute. Daivi Hesha Mama means the material energy is also one of the Krishna's energy only, which is actually working for the Lord only. No, because Maya Devi also, she feels like, why Krishna, why have you given such a unthankful work? No, Prabhupada says, like she also says, why? Because unthankful means nobody is happy with her work. Why is Maya giving so much trouble for us? We say, no? So similar, she says, like, why have you given me like such kind of work? No, I am forced to do, but she is a sincere servant of the Lord. Hence, she will trick us like little bit if we are having mind to enjoy, sense enjoyment, then Maya will catch hold of us. No? What is that? Maya Jeev Bhoga Vancha Kare. What is that, Mataji? Krishna Buliya, right? Chaitanya Charitamrita. It is said, Krishna Buliya Bhoga Vancha Kare. What is that? And then the next line says that the Maya will immediately attack. Japat Maya, something like that is there. So basically, when the Jiva, the living entity, forgets Krishna and try to engage himself in sense gratification, immediately the Maya catches itself. So, but Krishna says, but I can take you out from this Maya, because he says, Tesham, Tesham, no, this is Devi Hesha Mama Maya Maya Durateya, Mame Vaye Prapadyante, Maya Metam Tarantite. So, whoever surrenders unto me, they can very easily cross over this ocean of material existence. No? So, yeah.
Mataji, what shloka number?
Which one, Mataji?
Just
Devi
now.
Hesha.
Yes.
Devi Hesha Gunamayina. That is 7.14, I think.
Thank
Can
you,
check
ma'am.
13 or 14. Yeah,
Okay.
7 point. And also there is one more shloka where Krishna says in the chapter 12, 12.7, I think. Mayeva me mana adatsvano. After that, Ananya, for Ananya Bhaktas, Krishna says how he will protect them. Teshamaham samudharta mrityu samsara sagarat bhavami nachirat partha maya veshitat chetasam. We say Tesham Teshamaham samudharta. So for such Ananya Bhaktas who are completely dedicated their life and their body, mind, and everything, they are using it in the service of the Lord. So such people, I am actually taking them out of this material existence, because this material existence is said to be ocean. It's not like as Srila Prabhupada says, even a great swimmer cannot cross the ocean. So big. So similarly, nobody can. How much ever he can be a yogi, or so many siddhis he could have done. Like just like Durvas Muni, he had done so much siddhis, he could go even till Vaikuntha, but he can't enter inside. He can only go till the gate. So similarly, the others, nobody has that opportunity to go inside the spiritual world of Lord, unless the pure devotee who is purified by all desires. Jnana karmadi anavrutam. Anukulena krishnanu shilana bhakti uttamam. So, yeah. So, Krishna, one has to be very purified in desire in order to get qualified to go into the kingdom of God. Right? So, such person, so whoever, for people, Krishna immediately gives that. So, whoever is my Ananya Bhakta, I will take care of them, and I will take them from here to the spiritual world. Like 10:40:12. तुभ्यं नमस्ते त्व अविसक्तदृष्टये सर्वात्मने सर्वधियां च साक्षिणे गुणप्रवाहो अयम् अविद्यया कृतः प्रवर्तते देवनृतिर्यग् आत्मसु तुभ्यं नमस्ते त्व अविशक्तदृष्टये
तुभ्यं
Tubbhyam
नमस्ते
namaste
अविचक्तदृष्टये
Pratishtaye
सर्वात्मने सर्वधियां च साक्षिणे
सर्वात्मने
Sarvatmane
सर्वदीयां च साक्षिणे
Sarvadhyam Saksine
गुणप्रवाहो अयम् अविद्यया कृतः
न प्रवाहो
Pravaho
अयं
Ayam Avidyaya
कृतः
Kritaha
प्रवर्तते देवनृतिर्यग् आत्मसु
प्रवर्तते
Pravartate
देवानात्मसु
Devanatiryam Atmasu
तुभ्यं नमस्ते त्व अविशक्तदृष्टये
तुभ्यं
Tubbhyam
नमस्ते
Namaste
दृष्टये
Avisaktadishtaye
सर्वात्मने सर्वधियां च साक्षिणे
सर्वात्मने
Sarvatmane
सर्वदीयां च
Sarvadhyam
साक्षिणे
Saksine
गुणप्रवाहो अयम् अविद्यया कृतः
न प्रवाहो
Pravaho Ayam
अविद्यया
Avidyaya Kritaha
प्रवर्तते देवनृतिर्यग् आत्मसु
प्रवर्तते
Pravartate
देवानात्मसु
Devanatiryam Atmasu
Anybody wants to read?
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah.
All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Translation. I offer my obeisances to you, who, as the supreme soul of all beings, witness everyone's consciousness with unbiased vision. The current of your material moods, produced by the force of ignorance, flows strongly among the living beings who assume identities as demigods, humans, and animals. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. So what Krishna is saying here, so Akrura is saying that Lord is unbiased. No, Samoham sarva bhuteshu, Krishna says. Samoham sarva bhuteshu name dveshosti na priyaha. Right? So I am equal to all. There is I don't hate anyone, or nor do I love someone. Right? But e bhajanti tu mam bhaktya mai te teshu chapyam. Krishna says, but one who is engaged in my service, I am always there for it. No? And Prabhupada says it is very natural, right? So it is very natural, nothing wrong. Like Prabhupada gives an analogy of the king, no? King taking care of subjects. Right? A king can take care of the subjects. Yes, he loves everyone. But he will always have special consideration for one who is very closely working to him or his whole family members, his son. Right? So for example, if somebody falls in water, no, the king may send his, his soldiers or the other people to take him out, the boy who is drowned. But if it happens, what if his son has drowned? What will happen? The king will immediately jump himself. No? Similarly, Prabhupada says that when it comes to devotees, Krishna takes the personal charge to protect. So, and it is not biased. We can't say it biased, and it was very natural. And because of the connection with the devotee. So here, similarly, Krishna is equal to everyone. Yes, unbiased. He is doing he is not interfering in karma, even though for everyone, anyone he does not. Whatever we are facing is because, or if we are suffering or enjoying, because of our past deeds. But with the devotee, what Krishna does, he will actually, what does he do? It will become like a small forest. Like he gives it that so much of spiritual strength that he makes us easy to cross over it. No? We don't feel that anymore. The problems may still exist, but that may not look so big for us because of the knowledge we have now, spiritual knowledge, that we have gained. So, but we can also experience this. You must have experienced earlier. If somebody said something, you would get upset very soon. But now that wouldn't matter much, no? Because we understand. No, everybody are in different modes. No? Like sometimes we may also forget because we are also still not a liberated soul. But most of the time, what happens in a world you are not much disturbed by the people outside, right? You develop that kind of consciousness. That is because Krishna is giving you that strength. Otherwise, how is it possible? Matta smriti gnanam apohanam, Krishna says, Bhagavad Gita. From me come the remembrance, forgetfulness, and memory. Right? No. Matta smriti gnanam apohanam, forgetfulness. Forgetfulness, memory, and intelligence, everything. So unless Krishna gives the spiritual intelligence, how can we develop it? So completely, we should feel ourselves like incapable of everything. Like we are completely dependent on Lord, and Krishna only has to help us. Like even when whatever seva we are doing, also we should feel that only by by Krishna's mercy we are able to do any service. Otherwise, we are not qualified to do any of the service. So that would be our thought. So yeah, the current of your material force of ignorance flows strongly among the living who assumes. So we know this, like how different based on our activities. Prabhupada says, even we also can become a demigod or human or animals. Karanam guna sangosya sadasadyoni janmasu. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita chapter 13, like how Karanam guna sangosya means because of our association with different modes, we get different lives. We are associating with the lower modes, we get into animal species. No? And if you are associating with the materially or the people who are materially motivated and they are like interested in sense gratification, we again come to this Maithuna Graha, it is said, this Earth, no? Because people are more interested in sex, attracted towards sex, another sex, because this is called like that. This material world, 90% are people in mode of passion and passion and ignorance. So, and even when we do the good activities, when we are in mode of goodness, we can even go to the higher worlds, like the demigods. You can become a demigod and you can go to the higher planets. So it's all in the Karanam Guna Sangosya. Sadhasadyoni Janma. So all that 84 lakh species is coming only because of the combination, and it is different combination, just like the example is given how you just with the 7 colors of PQR, we say, right, that violet, indigo, orange, green, yellow, and then
blue and red.
Blue and red. With these colors, like thousands of colors we can make. So similarly, just with the when we percentage changes in the modes of nature, when these modes of different nature comes into together, they make different living entities. That's how 84 lakh species are created, Krishna says. So that is what he said. Let's see if we are able to do this. Okay, can read. We'll read one time. So 13 and 14, 10.40, 13, 14. Agnirmukham te avanir angrikshanam suryo nabho nabhirato disha shrutihi dhyaukam surendrastava bahavo arnavaha kukshir marutpranabalam prakalpitam रोमानि वृक्षौ सधयः शिरोरुहा मेघाः परस्यास्ति नखानि ते द्रयः निमेषणं रात्र्यहानि प्रजापतिर्मेध्रास्तु वृष्टिस्तव वीर्यमि ईष्यते अग्निर्मुखं ते वनिरङ्घ्रिक्षणम्
अग्निर्मुखं ते वनिरग्निरीक्षणम्
सूर्यो नाभो नाभिरथो दिशश्रुतिः
सूर्यो नाभो नाभिरतो दिशश्रुतिः
योकं सुरेन्द्रस्तव बाहवो अर्णवः
योकं सुरेन्द्रस्तव बाहवो अर्णवः
कुक्षीर्मुरुत्प्रणबलं प्रकल्पितम्. What is it? कुक्षीर्मरुत्प्राणबलं प्रकल्पितम्. रोमाणि वृक्षौ सधयः शिरोरुहा
रोमाणि वृक्षौ सदयः शिरोरुहा
मेघा परस्यास्ति नखानि ते त्रयः
मेघा परस्यास्ति नखानि ते त्रयः
निमेषणं रात्र्यहानि प्रजापतिर्
निमेषनं रात्र्यहानि प्रजापतिर्
मेढ्रस्त्रुवृष्टिस्तव वीर्यमीष्यते
मेघ्रस्तु वृष्टिस्तव वीर्यमीष्यते
I read.
May I read, Mata?
Yeah, anyone. Whoever read can read. Wasn't got chance.
Translation. Fire is said to be your face, the earth your feet, the sun your eye, and the sky your navel. The directions are your sense of hearing, the chief demigods your arms, and the oceans your abdomen. Heaven is thought to be your head, and the wind your vital air and physical strength. The trees and plants are the hairs on your body, the clouds, the hair on your head, and the mountains, the bones and nails of you, the Supreme. The passage of day and night is the blinking of your eyes, the progenitor of mankind, your genitals, and the rain, your semen. Hare Krishna. So beautiful.
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna. Yeah. So basically, it shows that it is like explaining the Vishwarupa form of the Lord. Like Vishwarupa means everything is there residing in that. No? When Arjuna saw Krishna, so everything was inside the Lord. So there nothing, actually, there is nothing beyond Lord. So everything is existing in the Lord only. No? So that is what is same, similar thing is said here. I think this is even said in that canto also, which explains how like different parts are of the different different devatas are different, all are like different parts of the one supreme Lord. So which shows that we all belong to one supreme Lord, right? But it is not like merging. Nobody is merging here. It's all this is only concept actually, na? It's like in the Vishwarup form, but still Krishna has a separate uh, form also. No, that Vishwarup, because Vishwarupa form is not the highest purpose, because you can't serve the Lord in that. Actually, Krishna takes this purposes. Why it is said? Can someone tell me why it is said? Krishna out of mercy takes the Artha Vigraha form. No, always we hear na out of mercy. Why? Out of mercy. What does that mean? Out of mercy taking Archa Vigraha form.
Because we cannot see God everywhere, he himself
Yes,
comes
yes,
in the form of Archavigraha to be more accessible to the devotees.
yes, very nice. Because we are not at, we are not in that stage. Like the pure devotees, they can, no, what is that? Stavara Jangama Deke, Tara Murti, that one, some shlokas that one, like wherever the immobile or mobile they see, they only see Krishna. But we are not in that stage. For us, so for that, we can at least when you go to temple, no, there is Krishna. So Prabhupada says that is why that actually temple, Prabhupada says in one lecture, the temples is for neophyte devotees. No? He says, but because you are able to see only that Krishna there. That is why temple is required. We are not able now. We are not seeing everyone as like Krishna is present in them as Paramatma. If we think like that, why should we get any problem with anyone? Why does the false ego come? If false ego is coming, that means because we are not able to, we are only seeing we are protected, no? And the seeing also is differs, no? Like how Avibhaktam, in the chapter 18 also it is said, Prutakvena tu yajnanam nana bhavan prutakvidan veti sarveshu bhuteshu tajdanam vitti rajasa prutakvena tu yajnanam. So there is always duality in our seeing, no? And also we always see when some mistake happens, what will we do? If we did some mistake, we feel like the other person has to forgive us, no? But or we will start to defend just like a lawyer, no? That I didn't do mistake. Like we will give like point, like we can go on and arguing that I did that because the situation was like this or whatever. The other person did like this. So something like that. But if it is somebody else's life, we would become like a judge and we will pass the judgment. We are not like lawyers. We are not defending. Immediately we will pass the judgment. Oh, one behavior of someone, and immediately we say that okay, he's like that, or she's like that, because we are not ready to see everyone on the equal platform. That is only possible for Uttama Adhikari. So hence Krishna says, I come in a Archa Vigraha. So this, because in the previous verse it is difficult how and also we can't worship that. So Archa Vigraha is because for our purification, Lord is taking the Vigraha so that you can serve him. No, we treat him as a person and we serve him. No, how like elaborately the worship takes place in the temple, and Krishna is treated as a person. No, so that is because of for our purification, the Lord does that. Okay, maybe we can stop here. We'll start from 15 from next class. Hare Krishna. Panchakalpatarubhyascha कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव की जय। Namachari Haridas Thakur ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhyeva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Ananta koti vaishnavendra ki jai. Namachari Haridas Thakur ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Yes. Thank you. Thank you everyone for joining. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna
Thank you,
Mataji.
Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. And thanks for keeping your video on. I think Mataji. Nice to see you. Hare Krishna.